Bernardsdale B&B, we head around the northern tip of Trotternish, taking in the sights as we head south via Portree and over the Skye Bridge, onto Dornie and the Conchra Guest House. Near Uig, we turn right off the A87 for an exploration of the magical Fairy Glen. Okay, we're entering the Fairy Glen. And that's not a castle up there, by the way, although it looks like one. Yeah, it's supposed to be quite a magical place, this. Wow, the wind's quite ferocious, but this looks like a scene from Lord of the Rings, no question. This is amazing. These hills look like spirals of whipped cream, don't they? Very much like New Zealand on North Island, to a degree. Wow. You could say it's like Hobbiton. Yes. Volcanic eruptions that have created this magical landscape would have been violent and quite spectacular. Well, if you'd been around at the dawn of time. Following the paths, I run up the hills with new vistas all around. Just outside Uig. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, the Fairy Glen. Some somewhat extremely wind-blown trees. Karen heads back to the warmth of a car as I nip up to explore this hunk of rock masquerading as a castle ruin. Actually, it's known as Castle Cuillin. Well, this looks like a very mini Old Man of Stour. Yep. On this trip around Scotland, the NC500 and beyond, taking many diversions, which is what you need to do. It's been spectacular, epic. And it just keeps on coming. One breathtaking scene after another. Legend has it that if you enter a fairy ring, you'll have to dance until you expire. Okay, think I'll give that a miss then. Sadly, I didn't see any fairies, but now it's time to head back. That's it. Wow. After parking roadside, I head off to explore Duntulm or Duntulm Castle, perched right on a cliff edge. Little do I know, this is one of Scotland's most haunted castles. Unfortunately, the weather's turned bad again. After a couple of days of reasonable weather, sunny at times as well. But, you know, this is what you expect. Horror stories and anguish reside here, as in 1730, the MacDonalds were forced to flee. Just for a moment, I'm out of the wind. Thank goodness for that. Hugh MacDonald starved to death in the dungeon below. Some nights, the hysterical screaming of a housemaid can be heard, or is it the wind? Ooh. She accidentally dropped a clan chief's son out of a window and was duly punished. So her restless spirit remains in the ruins. Okay, let's do the classic walk through the window shot. As we wait for cars to pass, the roads look really freshly tarmacked. But the roadmen must have been on not-so-wee drams of the amber nectar, maybe. Ooh, look at the state of this road. Whoa! Like being on the sea in a boat. Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Yeah, I think if you went down there at speed, you'd flip over. Do a barrel roll, I think. It's your favourite cattle grid coming up. That woman's face. She looked absolutely miserable. It's alright, another steep hill to go. The Quiraing. Absolutely magnifical. Due to adverse weather, we give it a miss, but I'm already planning for a few days in Skye next year. I shall return. What? Within these towering cliffs of the Quiraing lies even more dramatic scenery. I'll be back. I'm off to Lealt Falls. Karen's going to stay in here because it is seriously cold and windy. If I don't fall over in my kilt, I'll see you later. Lack of research has resulted in me mixing up names and places, and I missed the dinosaur footprints too. Dull. The water from Loch Mealt plunges 55 metres down to the ocean. The distant call of the cuckoo has been prevalent many times on this trip. We're now at the car park for Lealt Falls. I don't think it's too far away from the car park, but the thing is, it's absolutely bucking it down. I think we might abandon. After all, we've seen some spectacular waterfalls anyway, so it's going to have to be an epic waterfall. But yeah, we're going to head down to Portree now and then possibly go over towards Duntulm Castle. But what a rotten return to actually the worst weather today, I think, or this afternoon. So I did go down there, but yeah, it's okay. It's quite nice on a nice sunny day. Would have been a lot better. But I mean, you can see the driving rain. You'll see that on the video. Oh, that's deep. Many folks from overseas flocked to Skye, and a hell of a lot on motorbikes. Just as well we hadn't planned to do the Old Man of Store today.
Oh.
What?
That's Land Rover mateys.
What?
Land Rover mateys.
Oh! Going the opposite way? I didn't even... Oh yes, Land Rover guys. We've been seeing them on and off over the last 10 days. One eye on the road, one eye on the mountains. But there again, I am known to be blind in one eye and deaf in the other. I'll wait here a minute. He's a flipping idiot, that guy. He's... don't think that's right. From Portree, we head south towards Broadford.
Portree's in, so it's taking you to the centre, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a harbour. Get up high there. The mountain range we're heading towards, I think of the Black Cuillin range, and wow, with a low cloud they look so dramatic. I just have to pull over for some shots. Yep, this confirms it. I'm coming back next year for a photo safari to Skye. I'm bringing a drone too, but I'll be on my own. Oh, look at that. Oh no, why didn't I stop? Oh no. Look at it so much I didn't even notice the lay-by coming past. Oh, I could have pulled in there too. Oh, bugger and bollocks. Some of the finest scenery, look at it. It pays not to take your eye off the road. Nasty. Filling up with petrol in Broadford. Keeping the tank topped up has been a very good idea. We spot a coffee sign, but could it be open? It says it's open, but can it be? Can it be open? Daily Bakes Coffee. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
You don't know what a miracle you are. I'm sorry you're on YouTube and finding coffee places that are open.
It's not always the case.
No,
Not always the case.
hardly has ever been. But anyway, thank you. I'll be back in a moment. Fab muffins too. Oh boy, so good to find this place open. Really is. Now you might think, looking around, hang on, it's got no windows. But don't worry, it has got a roof. This is a rare find because coffee establishments around Scotland are as rare as hen's teeth, it seems. But it's also down to staff shortages, and we're not in high season yet. And take two. Just outside Broadford. This is a brilliant place for coffee. Just 15 minutes to our destination now as we cross over the Skye Bridge. Our hotel. Here's hoping for a room at the front. So here we are in the Conchra Guest House. It is very, very nice. Oh, looks like one of my canvas photographs there. And bathroom looks very nice. Shower room. Oh, there's a shower behind the door. One of the best things is a loch view. Wow. It's like the local pussycats just walking past. Whilst Karen gets ready for dinner, I go out for a short recce. On my return, I set up a GoPro for a short time lapse. After we finish our meal, I just have to dash off to capture the castle in the warm evening light. I'm walking under the bridge here to Eilean Donan Castle. The original castle was built on an island in the 13th century. It was involved in the Jacobite risings and later blown up in 1719. From a total ruin, it was completely rebuilt by 1932 and opened up to the public in 1955. Wow, best time to see the castle, no doubt. Magical light. Okay, we were eating in the restaurant, or the pub near here, and when the sun was on the building, well, couldn't rush out and let my venison go to waste. But what a beautiful place. Yeah. Just magical, like most of Scotland. Next time. Dornie to Fort William, via Loch Ness. Can't wait.